There are moments when life does not forgive. She looks you straight in the eyes and she slams you to the ground with a jab on the mug. Sometimes you have the strength to get up. Other times, you just want to forget. Like when you're forced to say goodbye to an old pal. Poor Mackenzie. He was always ready to offer me a drink. After what happened to him, I'll have another drink in his honor. There was a time when I only needed 6 good reasons to clean up the whole city. Tonight, instead, the only thing I'll be cleaning up is this glass. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4.
Come back when you have the money.
My hero! Do you want to cheer up with my candies?
I already have enough corrosive filth in my stomach, thanks.
I insist. These are on the house.
Candy Bob, I barely disposed of the sticky junk you gave me earlier.
Oh, you always have sweet thoughts for me.
Yeah, I always think how to get rid of you.
So, will you accept my unteenth fudgy offer?
Only if you don't chase after me armed with a candy cane this time.
Did you know that globby globby reflect my love for you? When they get sticky on you, they will never come off.
The same goes for you, Candy. I hate this city. I hate this neighborhood. The only place I can find solace is my office. There's a stranger in my office, and he seems to be dangerous. I have to show him who's in charge. I can interact with my surroundings by moving the cursor and clicking with the left or right button of the mouse, according to the actions available. To access the inventory, just move the cursor to the upper part of the screen. I can use objects from the inventory, with the environment, or between themselves. I really hope all this seems logical. I know, the payphone is more romantic, but this is more comfortable. Sticky junk food made of sugar. That damn candy lady gave me those by force. Big and bad, my best friend. He seems like a crazy person. I have to show him who's in charge. I wouldn't know what to tell him, but I might know what to do to him. No, I've got to find a way to intimidate that guy. If I stuck him to the floor, then I wouldn't be able to get rid of him.
Oh, good evening. You're finally here. Your cactus was making me feel uncomfortable, Mr. Gallo.
Detective Gallo.
You are a true professional. You know,
Give me a good reason not to shoot you.
My name's Phil Cloro. I was waiting for you.
You have no appointment, and the door was locked.
Actually, you have no secretary, and the door was open.
And details. Why are you here?
I'll tell you everything if you stop pointing that gun at me.
Do you think that's easy with all this sticky sugar on my hands?
I don't know how you spend your nights, but I would like to get back to my issue. You're the only one who can help me. All my beloved, majestic plants. They were absolutely perfect. And a second later, butchered. How beautiful they were. Your cactus in comparison.
My cactus is none of your business. All right, I accept the case.
You are a true professional.
Rule number 1 of Gallo. Be competent, critical, and careful. The famous 3 C's of Gallo.
Sure, here's a generous advance. The crime scene is at 8 Rhododendron Road. I'll wait for your arrival.
I'll come with the speed of the law, slow and unrelenting. A rich and kind person, but completely out of his mind. Maybe it's better to play along, as they do with the crazy people. Mainly because he dropped us a really big advance. Let's go, Thorn. Duty calls. I must lock my office. But where? If I remember correctly, the key is hidden behind your cardboard cutout. You've got to be even sharper than the prickly pear. The cardboard cutout of my assistant, Thorn, just threatening enough. Nobody will ever try to test my patience, or my revolver. I'm once again master of my own office. Now I can leave. Bad purchase. I don't care for plants. Yeah, except for you, Thorn. Cactuses like you don't need anyone for anything. I can't. The balance of my desk depends on it. My dear old interrogation lamp. How many nights we've spent together. How many expensive bills. One day I'll have to investigate how that thing can still be hanging. Golf would be my favorite sport if I had the money to practice it. Literally indestructible. The best grand I've ever spent. The only grand. I must get to the crime scene in 8 Rhododendron Road, or my name isn't Gallo anymore. Done. I've locked the door. The crime scene is not that way. The message says, Gangster Dry Cleaning, where we clean up your soaked-in stains. Every day they come up with something new. I hate the catchphrase commercials. 3 of a kind. Pokeristic. The Knives District, in name and in essence. The range of revolting junk food. Candy Bob, hopelessly in love with me, cynically unreturned.
Good evening, Detective Gallo. What lovely circumstances bring you here?
Nothing lovely at all, Candy Bob. How's business going?
My booth heats up only when you're around.
I understand. You're talking about the party the cockroaches are throwing around here. Don't you feel any danger in this infamous part of the city?
No, because I know you're nearby, ready to protect me.
And when I'm not around?
I have your photo. That fearsome look in your eyes drives every bad guy far away.
It's my normal expression.
Oh.
Have you ever thought about moving to another planet, neighborhood?
I'm fine here. I'm right near your office.
That's why I'm always around to solve misdeeds. Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back.
Yours truly in photo. I can't stand to be among this crap.
I won't be deprived of the only way to keep you with me. Good evening, Detective Gallo. What lovely circumstances bring you here?
Nothing lovely at all, Candy Bob. Can you give me...
A chocolate muffin with chili pepper? It has the power to spice up the soul.
In my line of work, you have to swallow bitter things. Very bitter.
Then I can offer you some delicious heart-shaped donuts. Isn't that romantic?
Romanticism and I are worlds apart.
Or I could...
Listen, Candy. What I want from you is the photo of me which is on your booth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gallo. If I gave that to you, the soul of this booth would go away with you.
Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back.
Hey, Gallo. I'm your informant.
I know who you are. I'd recognize your voice in 1,000.
Do you remember the microscope you borrowed from me? You should give it back. I know you keep it in your safe. I know because it's classified information, and I'm an ace at finding.
Cut it out. I can't remember anything.
You must have drunk another one of those liquors which destroy the short-term memory. But let's return to my microscope.
I'm busy. I'll call you back as soon as I find it. Bye. Pain in the ass. After what happened, I want to stay away from it. An antiquated system which keeps its charm intact. Going down the street, you get to Rhododendron Road, the district of the rich people and the muggers. I can click twice on the red arrow when I want to hurry, which is most of the time. So many people are looking for a job these days, and whoever actually finds one ends up relaxing too much. Hi, can you point out the house of a fine gentleman? A certain Phil Chloro to me. In your line of work, you see many faces, questionable or not, I suppose. I'm interested in who's not. Are you suffering from lethargy? I can recommend you a good doctor. He's actually making me feel sleepy. Rule number 135 of Gallo. The more expensive the mansions, the more they're robbed. Rule number 136 of Gallo. The more camouflage the mansions try to be, the more they actually stand out. Small-sized, but tough. It reminds me of someone. I can't. It's electronically shut. I think it's the most civil way to get in, and also the most trivial. Rule number 134 of Gallo. Do not covet thy neighbor's mansion.
Yes,
I'm Detective Gallo.
I've been expecting you for 2 hours.
I hate people who are bigger sticklers than me. I'm finally at the crime scene. There must be at least one important clue. I have to find it.
My treasures killed without mercy. You must find the killer and make him pay. With your experience and professionalism, you'll surely succeed.
Don't you worry, Mr. Chloro. Thorn, don't you detect a strange, pungent odor as well?
How can you think about an odor at a time like this?
Nothing should be overlooked in an investigation, even the smallest detail. This odor isn't new to me. Light and strong. May I?
If you need it for the investigation.
Must be expensive.
My little treasures were way more expensive. Do you want to go through my pockets? How dare you?
Peculiar. It portrays a tall tree.
You bet! It's an Everestum vertiginosum.
No, it's too tall. It portrays a flower.
Are you talking about the Petavius loves me notus?
No, too square. It portrays a big tree.
Don't you diminish the Mastodonticus not by chansum.
No, too big. It portrays a small plant.
Aminorata minus, to be exact.
No, too small. A very wealthy man with lots of free time. This explains his collection of vegetables.
What a mess, Detective Gallo. I have no more tears, no more words.
So, When did you see the, victims alive for the last time?
Just 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, they were alive and vital.
Just when I came back from my stroll.
You were patrolling the area, I guess.
Correct. How can you remember what time it happened?
I had just watered them, as I do every day, every 3 hours.
What's your job?
Job?
It doesn't matter. Now, where were we?
What a mess, Detective Gallo! I have no more tears, no more words.
Are you sure you didn't overlook something that could have caused this tragedy?
Me? Neglecting my plants? They're my lifeblood!
Can you tell me about the daily habits of the victims?
My treasures arose very early in the morning, and as soon as they woke up, they called me. With their unmistakable scent.
Couldn't you have forgotten to water them? Yes, Thorn. Such neglect is despicable.
Are you kidding? I water them, or rather, I watered them every 3 hours, every day.
But exactly 3 hours ago, they died, right?
Yes, and that's really strange.
You took the words right out of our mouths. Mine and my assistant's.
You're saying your cactus, you mean that it can talk?
Details. Tell me the truth. You killed them to embezzle the insurance money.
What are you talking about? My plants? Yes, they were insured, but I would have never done something like that.
We were saying.
What a mess, Detective Gallo.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
The culprit must be very smart.
And now you congratulate a crazy killer?
I value work well done. It seems to be made of ceramic.
It's made of ceramic.
I can't see any reason. I never liked plants that are smaller than me. That vase could be useful. Not like the plant needs it anyway.
Don't you offend the memory of my trapezium dwarfus!
Why should I take unidentified evidence with me? Whatever. Who knows? Dunno. It speaks for itself. Apparently soft.
Precious treasures, except for my diamonds and my jewels.
Somebody took a shot at being a killer in Phil Cloro's mansion. Damn. A beautiful piece of furniture.
Of course, it's a mausoleum marsivum. You can't move it.
Oh no?
No.
And who's going to stand in my way?
The sofa is rooted to the floor. It's one with the single body of my vegetable mansion.
Handy when it's time to do spring cleaning.
And now, who am I going to talk to on those endless afternoons?
Easy breezy.
My violet ultra purpulous has seen its last sunrise.
Here's a useful clue. There's something written on it, and it's too small to read it.
And now, who am I going
I'm done here.
talk to on those
now.
endless afternoons? Already done? Have you found who the killer is?
You won't believe it, but... No, not yet.
See you soon, Detective Gallo. You're a true professional.
I must find out what's written on the shell casing, so I'll have a lead to follow. I locked it. I'm always a man of my word, to myself. To take the microscope, I need to input the combination numbers, which I don't remember. I wrote them down in 3 notes I hid in the office. I'm really a secrecy genius. Ah, nothing is comparable to the stench of my office. There's a number written on it. Maybe it's what I'm looking for. The second number of the combination. Gotcha. It seems there's a number impression. I must make it visible. In this cold and technological world, here's the charm of an antediluvian artifact. It'd best collect dust in my pocket. A note. Maybe it's one I'm looking for. Here's the first number of the combination. And what a shame. Really gave the book a certain sophistication. And me. At least it seemed like I'd started to read it. The quintessence of functionality. Here's the advantage of never locking anything. Here, now the number is visible. The combination was 358, just like the number of my solved cases. Logical, natural, easy to remember. Now I can open the safe.